Tellemtribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another reading. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. Turn on post notifications. Click like to show love to the video, which in turn shows love to the channel. Share the video to share the wealth, and subscribe to the channel. I have my membership program on and popping right now, where you get your one card pull for your comments. If you drop a comment on a video regarding your situation, I'll respond with a one card pull for my members only. Early access to new videos, exclusive access to After Dark, Tarot After Dark videos, member shout outs, membership only live chats, merch, discounts. $9.99 really gets you involved in a community with purpose that encourages you to grow. And if that's what you're about and you're vibing with the goddess, then come vibe with the goddess for real, because there's a lot of perks to investing in your spiritual journey, or I like to call it a spiritual investment. Now, Gemini, let's get down to business. Today has been very interesting for me because a couple days ago I broke a nail. No, actually, was it yesterday I broke a nail, or the day before I broke my pinky nail? I think one of my videos you'll see where, yeah, you'll definitely see where I broke a nail. And I was annoyed because I got them done like 4 days ago. My nail tech went to Vietnam, didn't give me a heads up, but I'm a walk-in always. I don't call for appointments because appointments seems like they sit down longer than the people who walk in. I thought we had a connection. You know, I thought you knew that you were my person. There go the Gemini in me, possessive. When I love something or I love what you do and I'm appreciative of it, I show you by investing in what you got going on. I tip you in a gracious way, and I expect you to communicate and show me the same respect. And he didn't do that. So I'm just like, I want to find another nail tech as a backup, and who cares about being communicative, especially in something that's as important as my nails. So then today I went to go get it done. I went yesterday to go get it done somewhere, and they were like, oh, we're closed, even though the door was open. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to fight y'all. Spirit be protecting me in various ways. And then I went today to go get it fixed, and I still wasn't pleased with the job, but I was just happy that it was fixed. It's not about the color, it's just the shape, and I'm very particular about my nails. And then she kind of hit my skin at one point, but didn't break any skin. And then I'm just like, I have to look at the bright side of things and just say, you know what? I'm just grateful that I was able to be able to pay to get my nails done, have the access, a car to take me where I need to go. Just looking for things to be grateful for. But today was just one of those days where it was just so challenging and draining. Like, I didn't do so much that was draining my energy, but I just feel like spiritually or somewhere someone was pulling on my energy. Have any of you felt that today? Like, you just felt extremely tired. You might have put up late to where you were supposed to be going, and it was just like you woke up on time, but you still kind of ended up late. And it's like you feel like you're a day behind, but it's Friday, or a week behind. It's just been pulling on the energy, and I'm just like, man, I need sleep, but it's just not one of those things that sleep can solve. But anyways, I just want to tap y'all into what I've been going through. My nails is just like a big deal to me, and when I go and I get it done and I pay good money to do it, I don't want it to be looking crazy. And I've been fighting with these alternates now that my nail tech is in Vietnam to the end of the month, and I'm spoiled, so I'm a little annoyed. But that doesn't have to do with the energy that I'm feeling. It's just like a really heavy energy. So let's go ahead and tap into what's going on with you, Gemini. Tell me what's going on in your day, anything in particular. And remember, if you join the membership program and I drop a video, do know that if you drop a comment about what's going on in your life as a member, I pull a card for you right on the spot and give you insight. And that's a $35 value. So take that into consideration, especially with the pricing of my website that will be increasing in the new year. The membership program on YouTube is a very great option for someone who can't really invest in the readings that I have. Okay. So enough with the commercials and the information about me. We're going to get into what's going on with you, Gemini. So what's the overall energy for Gemini spirit? The Three of Cups. So Gemini, I feel like you're in the spirit of getting together with gathering your thoughts, right? And gathering your people, putting together your tribe. You know, I love to say tribe. And just doing something different. I feel like you want to do something different. And if you have a significant other, you may have posed a question to them like, I want to do something different. We don't ever go nowhere. You could bring a couple of your friends. I could bring a couple of my friends. That are in relationships. Of course, if you're in a relationship with single friends, I don't know how that shit is working. All the best to you, but I usually feel like it's the best environment when single people have single friends and people in relationships, or people that are married have married friends, because it just works best that way. Unless everybody is just mature enough to understand that single people can't do exactly the same thing that married people do, and vice versa. Or maybe it's more married people can't do exactly what the single person does. So, like I said, Gemini, you're in the you're in the spirit of just wanting to do something new, and you want to do it with people that you are familiar with. Like you want to get aligned. Like I feel like you want to do a girls trip, or you just want to do some kind of trip with your significant other. If you're single, you're trying to get up and out of your norm. You're probably trying to put together something, like maybe you might be looking to go out the country, or even on a weekend getaway, or driving somewhere, a road trip. But you're wanting to put something together where you and people that you vibe with your energy can enjoy. And what's the challenge with that? So the challenge with that is the Knight of Pentacles. You might feel as if that you spent a lot of your money on investing in what you needed for the moment. You may feel like you didn't think about long term, and you're afraid that if you take this leap of faith, that you might not have enough money on this trip or for this trip. So you feel that if you invest in this trip, you may not have enough money to enjoy the trip. So that's why your guides are saying you possibly need to get some people to come along on this trip so that the expenses can be split. But if you really want to go somewhere and you really want to enjoy something different, definitely step out of your comfort zone and take the creative route to see how you can creatively put something together, put 2 heads, 3 heads together of people that you trust that are vibing on the same vibe, because you don't want to go on no trip with nobody who is going to spoil the event or spoil the shindig, and y'all coming back with stories and y'all falling out, y'all in the same car for hours if it's a roach. You already know how that goes, Gemini, especially when you be turning off the vibe when you don't feel like it. It's just the party is over. So just be mindful that you need to go on a trip with people who understand your moods. But at the same time, you're worried about money when you can just be creative with the approach. Make sure that you are putting money aside from the money that you're making. If you have a 9 to 5, put money aside if you're eating out every day, that's an expense that you can cut. If you have any type of subscriptions that you forgot about, you can cancel that. Then you can join my subscription and you can watch me on the road trip. No, but seriously, no, I'm serious. Cancel the subscription and subscribe to my membership. But you can totally go on this trip as long as you don't drop money frivolously on little things at the drop of the dime, because I know that you're not hard up for money. You're making good money, but as quick as the money comes, it's as quick as the money goes. And that is why you may be seeing that there is no light at the end of the tunnel, but you can see that light at the end of the tunnel if you have that conversation with your counterparts, with your friends group, or the little circle that you vibe with. They're on the same vibe too. Y'all want to get up out the damn city. Y'all want to do something else. I'm going to pull this oracle card and see what it says. Moon in Pisces. So this is your emotions. Beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. So don't talk yourself out of doing this just because it doesn't look like you're able to afford it. That is just your mind keeping you safe. That is just your mind keeping you safe. Looking at things logically, like logically, if I have a low bank account right now, yeah, but you get paid in a week. So what are you going to do about it? If you really want to experience some shit, you're going to get up, get out, and experience some shit. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. The Fool card is in your subconscious, so you definitely want to get out, and the universe is pushing you out. But it's uncomfortable for you. I feel like somebody has been a homebody for a good little minute, you know, a couple months. You ain't been going nowhere for real. You've been doing a whole lot of going local places, but you ain't been going out nowhere. And that's the problem. And the funny thing is that any type of big type of event that you've been invited to, you haven't been going. So what have you been doing with that money, Gemini? What have you been doing with that? Let's see the near future. Ooh, 8 of Swords. I want this candle to stay. Let's put this candle right here. All right. I gotta figure out my little workspace, because my little workspace is a little crowded. If you want the little voodoo guy, the link is in the description. He's amazing. All right, so back to you. So the near future is the 8 of Cups. The recent past is the 4 of Swords. How you see your situation is the Tower. You're seeing it like you're seeing it like every which direction. You're seeing the impossible. You're looking at the impossible. That's what you're doing right now. You're looking at the impossible, but everything is set up right in front of you just for you to take a risk. I feel like you need to take this risk, Gemini. And if you're Gemini and you're single, I feel like you've been on reserve for a little bit. And now your guides are saying, from you being reserved and to this point right now, right? If you keep on holding yourself back, this 8 of Swords energy is what you're looking at in the near future. Complaining about the same thing and expecting things to change when you're not challenging yourself to think outside of the box. Do you think like I even sense an energy of someone who may be like looking at like, yo, how is it that people with less money than me is doing so much more? You know you got it going on. All I'm simply saying, Gemini, is people with less are doing a whole lot more. You know why? Because they are not talking themselves out of it and saying that it's impossible. They're creating reasons to make it happen as opposed to excuses to stay the same. So subconsciously, you know that the universe is pushing you to make this change and you are wanting to align with it, but your circumstance right now just doesn't go in hand with what you're trying to do. And that's what's throwing you off, because what you're seeing looks a little different from what you want. But come on now, in hindsight, you know, looking back at the past and every other time when you had this same exact view, when you couldn't see beyond your nose, you knew that there was something better on the other side of your negative thinking, right? And what did this oracle card just say? It's about your feelings. Beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies, talking yourself out of great opportunities because you can't see beyond your nose. So be careful with that. You have a circle that you can rely on, even if it's just one person with multiple personalities. Every one of them personalities got something positive to tell your ass. Maybe you need to look into your savings, look into your investments if you have investments. If you have to take a trip with a family member who can cover the bill, be creative, because somebody around you wants to get up and get out. And if that means covering your side of the bill so you don't have to go be in the hole when you get back, so let it be. I'm feeling like your pride is like, I don't want nobody paying for nothing, saying that I owe them anything. But that's not the kind of situation that it is. Everybody wants a breather. So you split that thing two ways, it's going to make it easier. Anyways, so your goal is the Queen of Cups. So your goal is to get a hold of your emotions and be more nurturing to yourself so that you don't rob yourself of experiences. I'm feeling like in the near future, if you just get a hold of your emotions and stop thinking backwards, I feel like you're going to be able to grasp a hold of what you're trying to do. Your environment right now, Gemini, is the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, you are in that space of wanting to start new connections, new creative connections. And I feel like if you're single, you're going to meet new people, not even just a relationship wise, but you're going to meet people who are on the same wavelength as you. And if you allow this thing, this manifestation, this trip to happen, it's going to surprise you, and it's going to change your environment and inspire you to do something that you've been trying to do for a long time. So your inspiration is it's near, you know. All you have to do is take that step. Now, the tower moment is just you looking at everything that's happening around you right now, because you remember in the beginning of the reading, me personally, I've been feeling heavy, this heavy energy. And I feel like you may be feeling like a heavy energy of life just kind of hovering over what you have going on, because you're not in the space where you need to be. And I feel like for a few days you've been feeling this heavy energy of like, look, this is not what I want to do anymore. It might be the job that you don't want to do anymore. It might be the man or the female or the person that you don't want to do anymore. If you're in a relationship, or the situationship that you don't want to do anymore, or if you're single, you don't want to do that anymore. So that's that's wearing on your subconscious as well. Which is why subconsciously, you know, you want to start afresh. You want to start a new one. The universe is pushing you to do something new, but it's uncomfortable for you, and you have to fight past that. Otherwise, you're going to be in this Eight of Swords energy, where you're just like, I can't move past where I am. And you're the one that's putting the limitations on yourself. In the future now, the possible outcome with the Eight of Cups. Notice I said Eight of Cups right here, but the Eight of Cups is actually the possible outcome. And I wasn't even looking at this at all. The eights right here is just you taking action. Your guides want you to take action and feel accomplished. Your guides want you to be happy with the decisions that you're making. But you have to first believe that you can accomplish those things. It all starts with a belief, Gemini, and I'm always going to push you to go outside of your comfort zone. And interestingly enough, this is something that you do usually without any kind of issues. But I feel like your circumstances have been a little bit different as of lately. And you've been looking at the dark side of things. You've been looking at things that haven't been going right for you. I like the way how my nails go with this background though. Holding yourself back. So if you face that and just say, you know what, I'm just going to do what I need to do. And I know sometimes you don't even know what that is, because everything just seems so confusing. So just quiet all the noise. What is the main thing that you want from yourself right now? And I'm going to pull a clarifier for the Eight of Swords, the Justice card. You just want to get back what you've been investing. So if you've been investing time at work and you just feel like you're overworked and underpaid, you just want your time back, which is why you want this trip. Right? And then for those of you that are single, you just want your love to be invested in someone who's worth it. So I feel like karma is coming and giving you the things that you want. But at the same time, if what you put in is what you get back. And you have to understand that the universe works on divine timing, right? So if you feel as if that you are lacking anything, it's because you actually are. And you're lacking the opportunity that you're not giving yourself. You have to give yourself the opportunity to get out of this rut by saying, I am in a rut and this is what I want out of. And that is it. Tell the universe, this is what I want. Tell the universe, this is what I want. And be specific about it. Because with this Eight of Cups energy, it's just saying the universe is wanting you to leave all of your doubts behind. And then now what your fear, let's see, if this your hope or is this your fear? Your fear is that you won't be able to handle your responsibilities and have fun at the same damn time. Gemini, leave your cares behind. Leave it all behind and take a risk. Take the risk. Take the risk in going out of your comfort zone. Take the risk. This was supposed to be a love reading, but this is more so an energy reading for you, Gemini, for you to not let your feelings hold you back from what you deserve, whatever that means for you. And we're going to close that reading right there. Matter of fact, before we close the reading, let's pull an oracle card, because I felt like, ooh, let's read this. It was on top. Surround yourself with love. And I'm going to pull another one for you because I wanted to do a nice little shuffle. Surround yourself with love, Gemini. Surround yourself with love, with people who are nothing but love. Surround yourself with things that you love. Surround yourself with love. What does that mean to you? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you feel happy inside? Do you like chicken wings? I'm hungry right now, Gemini. I'm about to go get me some chicken wings. You know why? Because I love chicken wings. What do you love? Surround yourself with it. Give it to yourself quite often. You want to take a trip? You love to travel? Take a small trip, even if it's just for 2 days, even if it's a day driving somewhere else where you ain't never been before. You say you don't have enough money to do it, that's fine. Get somebody to come with you and tell them how you feeling, right? Because your fear is this Queen of Wands is that you won't be able to handle your responsibilities, right? And this energy, this burst of energy that you have to do something that's out of your norm, you may feel as if it's going to throw you for a loop and you won't be able to afford to do it. But if you're afraid, you're telling the universe that you don't trust it to give you abundance. Sundress, do it for you. Come on, Gemini. Do I have to tell you twice? Subscribe to my channel, join my membership program, like this video, drop a comment and tell me how you are going to surround yourself with love and how you are going to take that trip and take that chance. And I cannot wait to hear about it. So until next time, love and light, tribe.